morning, students. In the last class and in the previous classes of this chapter, Keep It Safe, we have revised about how we can be safe, how we can maintain our safety when we are at home, when we are at school, while we are traveling, when we are in the playground. So we learned about how we can prevent accidents and how we can be safe. What kind of safety rules we must follow in order to prevent accidents and in order to be safe. Now, today we are going to learn that sometimes accidents can happen, because we learned in our first session of this chapter that accidents can happen whenever, wherever, and sometimes accidents happen just because, and we don't have control over them. So when those accidents have happened, then what kind of measures do we need to take? What kind of measures do we need to take? What kind of things that we need to do? What do we need to do? How to take help? How to take care of the injuries that we have met with? So that is first aid. Like first aid is when we have just met with an accident, and the next thing that we should do is first aid. First means first, aid means help. So the first help that we need to consider, that we need to take care of, is first aid. So you can open page number 60 in your books, and now we will revise first aid. So whenever a person is hurt or an accident has happened, when we help them immediately, that is first aid. So now we will revise the definition of first aid. The immediate care given to an injured person before taking him to a doctor. So the immediate care, the immediate help that we can do, that we can take care of an injured person, a person who is injured, a person who has met with an accident, before the doctor comes, before the ambulance comes, before taking them to a doctor. So first foremost, what thing should we do, what thing should we consider doing when a person is injured or met with an accident? That is first aid. Now there are various steps that we can take according to the situation. So now we will revise about those steps. First and foremost thing is that we should maintain our calm. We should keep calm in all situations at all times. It is very, if we lose our calm, everything will go otherwise, and we will not be able to make the best out of the situation. So it is very important that we keep calm. Call an adult if you are injured. For example, if you have cut yourself with a knife or with a pair of scissors, or any injury has happened, call an adult. If the accident is major, a very big injury has happened, a very big accident has happened, then you should always call a doctor. And sometimes, for example, when accidents are met on the road, for example, two motor vehicles clash, then what people do is people crowd around them. It is very bad. You should not crowd around them. We should always make space for the people. So don't crowd around the injured person. And keep your calm at all times. So this is the first and foremost thing that we should do. Then, in case of bleeding, when a person is bleeding, they have cut themselves or they have met with an accident or anything is injured, they are bleeding, that is coming out. First thing that we should do is we should wash the wound with running water. So wash it with running water, and put your hand under a tap and wash it with running water. Let the water wash off the wounds so that all the dirt and all the germs are washed off by the water. Then after washing, apply antiseptic lotion on your wound very carefully, and then cover it with a clean bandage so that the bleeding stops and that the wound, it can heal at time easily. Now what is antiseptic lotion? It is given in your book on page number 60. An antiseptic is a substance that kills germs. So antiseptic is a medicine, it is a substance that kills germs. Please underline this. So after applying the antiseptic lotion, we should cover the wound with cotton bandage or clean gauze bandage, whatever bandage you can get. So in the case of bleeding, first wash it with running water, then apply antiseptic lotion, which it's a substance that kills germs, then cover it with cotton or gauze bandage. Now if the bleeding is not stopping, there is non-stop bleeding, and so what we should do is we should hold a clean towel or a cotton tightly on the cut. So if the hand is bleeding in a non-stop way, take a clean cotton or a clean towel, then hold it tightly onto the wound so that it stops bleeding, and then go immediately to the doctor. Then in case of burn, if you have burned yourself, maybe with fire, maybe with hot oil or with hot steam or gas, in that case you should put your hand again under cooled water. Put your hand in cool water, let the burn calm, let the burn smooth out. Then apply some antiseptic burn cream on the burnt area, on the burned wound. This will help you, and then obviously after taking all of these first aids, it is very important that you go to the doctor immediately after taking care of the first aid. Now, we have learned about first aid. On page number 61, some things are given that we should keep in a first aid box. A first aid box is, or first aid kit is a kit or a box in which we can keep our first aid material. For example, here it is given antiseptic lotion, a pair of scissors, some clean bandages, some gauze bandage, some cotton, some antiseptic cream. So all of these things are very important, and we should always, even in school we have a first aid box, even at our home we have a first aid box. So it is very important, as if an injury has happened, we can immediately bring out the box and then we can take care of the injured person. Now we learned about first aid, we learned about injuries, about accidents. Wherever we are, doesn't matter wherever we are at school, we are at home, we are in the playground, we are at office, wherever we are, we should always take care of the safety rules. We should always take care that we prevent accidents, that we are careful at all times, and we keep ourselves safe. Fine. But also another way, a very important way to keep ourselves safe is to keep ourselves clean and healthy. Clean, and if we are not healthy, if we are injured and we are not healthy, we will not be able to fight the injuries. We will not be able to cure ourselves easily, because it is very important for us to be clean and healthy at all times. So being healthy equals to being safe. If you are healthy means you are safe. You are keeping yourself safe by being healthy. Now there are some measures that we can take care of when we are being healthy, when we want to be healthy. So things are given that we should stay away from dirt and dust. We should always clean the dirt and dust, because we live in a very dusty area where some dust it is on the things. If we leave some things for a few days and then we run our hands through it, we can see that there is dust on our fingers. So that is dust and dirt. So always clean everything nicely and thoroughly. Keep your surroundings clean, keep your environment clean, take care of kitchen garbage and rags. Always throw them time to time, don't let them stack up. Always keep your kitchen and your surroundings clean. Don't collect waste things like waste paper bags or waste plastic bags or waste pencil refills. Just throw them out, declutter your house. Always keep the water closed. For example, you have stacked water in a utensil or in a jug. Always keep it closed, cover it with a lid, so that the mosquitoes and flies, they do not surround it all the time, and that you do not get ill. And stagnant water, again, like I said, you should not keep stagnant water for longer periods of time, because mosquitoes can breed on them, and mosquitoes, they carry a lot of diseases, a lot of various infections, and we can get those infections from the water or the food around which the mosquitoes are roaming around. So we should always make sure that our surroundings are clean, that we remain healthy, we take bath regularly, we keep ourselves clean, we keep our nails short. So this is that, and we should make sure that we have some time in the sunlight, because some sunlight, it is very good for killing germs of our body. So that is all. Take care very nicely. Keep in mind the first aid and the prevention that we should keep in mind. That is all. Please revise both of these topics, read them from the book itself, and especially learn those lines which I have made you underline. That is all. Thank you and have a nice day.